And a pleasant good afternoon, everybody. And I know that it's different circumstances here, but still pleased to be joined by Nikita Kuznetsov of the men's volleyball team for the John Jay Bloodhounds. And Nikita, in speaking to you and speaking to some of your teammates and coaches too, it really stinks that the season was cut short for your program, considering that you guys were just getting the ball rolling too. Before we dive into that, how are you doing, and how's the whole online class world treating you?
I feel like it just, I guess it kind of sucks being, I guess in my house and, not with the team, not playing, volleyball. But I guess I'm getting used to it. The professors just signing everything online. We just, I guess, submit the assignments on Blackboard and just make sure we're talking with the professor, and yeah, pretty much it.
So you were only with the program for 2 seasons, but they were pretty transformative years for you. What led into your decision to play at John Jay, and what lessons have you learned in your 2 years at the Doghouse?
Well, I actually started playing volleyball in high school for 4 years, and to be honest, I haven't actually learned much. It was like a B division varsity team, and as soon as I actually went to Queensboro after and did swimming there. But when I transitioned into John Jay, I saw that they had a volleyball team, so I just said, why not join? And I guess I played off season a lot with I knew some of the John Jay kids as well, so I played with them. I learned a lot. I went in to go to try out, and the coach liked what I had. And I started my first year. I was the bench for probably most of the games. But I learned a lot from the coaches, and they taught me very well. And this season, I think they've seen a big jump in my skills.
You mentioned you knew some of the John Jay players before you came over. People on the John Jay staff. Who were the first people that you reached out to?
Actually, it was Christian Serdell. I knew him from this facility we used to play in, and I just talked to him about how John Jay is, how the team is, how the coaches are. And he just explained to me how everything about the team, and it interested me. So I just considered it and applied and joined.
What have you learned in your 2 years at John Jay?
I guess a lot of serving techniques, a lot of hitting techniques. I was actually not as much of a good approacher with approaching. And I guess from there, the coaches taught me what to do properly, and I guess I excelled from it.
What were your first impressions of Coach Leszek?
Actually, I guess he looked very, intimidating. He looked, I guess, very serious. But I guess over the months, I really got to know him, and he was a pretty good guy overall, and a really good coach.
Now, for you, although it's an untraditional graduation in the spring, you're on track to graduate. What's next? What are your professional goals, and what do you plan to do the rest of your life?
I applied for a bunch of police exams. Now I'm just waiting for them to call me back. So, for example, the New Jersey State Troopers, NYPD, Suffolk County Police Department, Connecticut State Troopers, all these just well-known police departments. And I guess my biggest dream is to join the New Jersey State Troopers. And if they, accept me, that's where I'm going to be working for the next 10 to 15 years, and then possibly, do FBI after that.
Obviously, law enforcement is to protect and serve, and having watched the news every day and keeping tabs of what's going on during this crazy time period, do you get a sense of obligation? Do you wish that you were out there helping people?
Of course, every day. I've seen a lot, especially in my neighborhoods where, people get into fights, people, struggle, and I just want to, be there and, help them in their, toughest times.
Well, listen, all the best of luck. I know that I wish it was under better circumstances, to be honest with you. I know you deserve to walk down as every senior does in college, and I really appreciate you taking the time, and hopefully next time we chat, it's either at a function not on the New Jersey State Highway or anything like that.
Yeah.